You need to listen to me. I'm your... Just then, they all heard a loud voice from the hall. Is Sally here? I need to see Sally, please. The door opened and a really handsome boy walked in. His eyes instantly met Sally's across the room. She wondered who he was, while he was thinking he'd never seen anyone more beautiful in his life. Mr. Charles walked up to the boy and hugged him.
Oh, Jake, this is so wonderful. I had no idea you were in town. It's good to see you, Uncle Charles. Dad and I had to come for business suddenly, and we're staying at a hotel for a few days. At a hotel? Of course not. You'll be staying here with us.
Just then, an older gentleman walked in, and he and Mr. Charles hugged. They were good old friends. All the drama happening before was forgotten as Mr. Charles led his friend to the other room, and everyone else followed. But Jake stayed behind with Sally.
You're Sally, right? I was looking for you.
Yes, I am. And why? Jake handed Sally her wallet, saying he'd found it outside by the gate. Sally thanked him, and as he was leaving, he suddenly turned around.
I was looking for your ID, and I found the letter inside. I'm sorry, I really wasn't snooping, but I did read the letter. Are you Mr. Charles's daughter? Does he know?
Sally had kept a copy of the letter with her in the wallet. No, please, don't say a word. No one here knows. They just know me as Cynthia's babysitter. I've been trying to find the right time to tell him, but I haven't yet. Can you please keep it to yourself?
Don't worry, Sally. Your secret's safe with me.
Just then, Alan barged into the room.
Sally, are you
He stopped short when he saw Jake and Sally standing so close.
What's going on here?
That's none of your business, Alan. Please, just go back to Bella and leave me alone.
Fine, whatever.
Alan stormed off, and Sally quickly left the room too. As she ran out, Jake bent down and picked up an earring Sally was wearing. He smiled and put it in his pocket. The next day, Sally was in the garden reading a book, and Jake was really happy to catch her alone.
I just came by to return this earring. I believe it's yours?
How many times are you going to come to me with lost things?
Wow, was that your thank you? Why do you keep losing your things? Sorry to bother you.
As he got up to leave, Sally suddenly took his hand and his heart skipped a beat. I'm sorry, I should have just said thank you. Would you like to go with me for a walk to the lake?
Sure, but what about your boyfriend?
He's not my boyfriend. He's nobody. So, are you coming or not? Jake smiled and nodded, and the two walked away. Sally thought to herself, he might help her forget that stupid Alan. Cynthia's mom was watching the two of them from a window, and she turned away with a disgusted face.
This Sally is a very cunning, ill-mannered girl. One day she's running after our Alan. The next she's trying to trap Jake. She's clearly a gold digger. She seems like a lovely girl to me. And you don't sound very nice when you're gossiping about other people. Don't do it with me, please.
And with that, Mr. Charles left the room. Bella and Alan were also walking outside when they spotted Sally and Jake from a distance. Alan felt crazy jealous when he saw them holding hands. He started walking back towards them angrily, but Bella suddenly stepped in his way and pushed him back.
What do you think you're doing, Alan? Do you need me to remind you of the agreement between our families? Want to talk to my mother again?
Alan felt furious, but he turned around abruptly and stormed off to the house, thinking how he'd like to punch that Jake. Later that night, Sally heard a knock on her door. The minute she opened it, Bella pounced on her and pinned her down to the ground.
I know what you're trying to do, Sally. I'm a girl like you. I know all your games.
Sally pushed her off and leapt to her feet. What are you talking about, you psycho?
I know you're just flirting with Jake to make Alan jealous.
Oh, is that so? Well, maybe I am.